Pisces, how you doing? Welcome to your Astroflower monthly reading for April 2024. If you haven't seen the collective, go and see it. Is this the spiritual awakening happening this month here? It's absolutely amazing reading, really. You will find it on the on our channel. I say that because it seems to be affecting most people's signs here in a decision and the way in which we approach things. So I'm just sort of saying that because it may well come out in this monthly reading. Okay, the sun as well kicked in. It's a lot more vibrant, as we said on Cymatic TV, our channel all about energy, and that's going to make everything else a little bit more sort of vibrant, a little bit more sort of bubbly. So then it's going to be easier to deal with. After a while, it may become a little bit too intense, but generally it's it's good vibrations. Let's just see what's going on overall. The overall energies are here. Here you have the karmic message for your relationship side, your emotional side or spiritual side. Karmic message for your financial side. Week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. You can also look at it as influence in the universe, influence from your past self, influence from your future self, and the general outcome. So, Ten of Pentacles, abundance. I think this spiritual awakening, excuse me, I think this spiritual awakening suits you down to the ground, actually, because it makes emotions very honest, very clean, very, very precise in a way. And I think this is good for you. I think you'll like that. Also, at the same time, you've got the overall energies here. So it's the overall energies is the abundance. And I think once you start getting into the stride of things, not only on your relationship side, but also within your financial side, obviously, the world, the immediate world that is around you, it seems to be providing opportunities or assurances or enough energy, enough time, enough money. You seem to be receiving, I think the general overall energy is trying to help you to receive anything you need in order to get to where you want to be. So looking really good. Look at that. As I said, I think this month is going to really suit you, Pisces. This is Two of Cups. So a decision. I think you're deciding. I think you've got an opportunity to decide to fall in love, to put your love, combine your love with someone else. And that's what the key to Cease is all about there. Top staff and the wings and stuff like that. You're starting to sort of like, either it's on your karmic message, your karmic mission here is to connect with someone else, or it's to connect with your higher self. And then you get the Queen of Pentacles in your first week. This is that assurance that I was talking about here. It seems like here, it's almost as if, like, because the emotions in this month on the collective reading seem to be a lot more honest and a little more clear, it's making you realize that, okay, if I do this action, then that's the emotion I will get back. And I think you're realizing how to play the game of love. The game of love, 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 love. The purpose of a man is to love his woman. Yeah, I won't sing that whole song, but anyway, that's the sort of thing. You're understanding the whole purpose of it all. Look at the Emperor card as well. Wow. Really owning it. Really owning it, Pisces. Really, really owning your future here. Owning your love. And I think this is you stepping in your power because you've got that confidence that is building up inside you, because after the first week, you should be knowing that, that this is possible. Love is possible, and it's now started making you feel a lot more secure about your physical environment. It could well be moving in with someone as well, possibly, in the third week. Okay, so this is the third week. This is the decision time, and it comes up with everybody. I think here, once you start owning your path, I think you're going to realize that there's certain relationships or certain situations, even certain emotional connections that you might have with people that are just too heavy, and you're going to want it to be a lot lighter, a lot more bubbly, a lot more sort of relaxed, a lot more sort of easygoing, more than anything else. And connecting with this other person here, it's like everything in the relationships, the first sort of 2 or 3 weeks, it's like seeing where the lay of the land is in a way. And I think that's what you sort of feel there as well. And because of there seems to be something coming through in the general energies in the third week here, which makes us reassess the situation. And I think here it's just like kind of saying, if you really want this happiness, if you really want this security and this sort of like abundance that it can bring you, then yeah, you need to reevaluate not only of how you place yourself in the relationship or where the relationship's going and everything like that. But I think it's a very constructive thing. Yeah, and it gives what it does come out of it is gives you the evident path, the direction following your heart's desires. Basically, that is the card of the evident path. You might have lots of choices around you within your relationship, but actually, once you really sort of pay attention to it and look at all those possibilities, you're going to realize that there's no choice here. There's just this path here. It's evident that I should be doing this. And I think that's where you're going to. Okay? On your financial side, you get the Queen of Wands. Absolutely beautiful energy again. Izzy wizzy, let's get busy. It's like you're busy, busy, busy. You're. It's on your karmic path to get things really moving on in your life, and when you start doing things and really sort of like being engaged with a lot of different aspects of life, that's when the magic of life starts working. That's when things really start kicking in for you, more than anything else. It makes you very, very passionate. And it makes life a lot more enjoyable, makes it feel like you've got a lot more energy, a lot more abundance with that 10 of Pentacles. And then you get the King of Wands in the first week. It's very possible that there is a divine counterpart. It could be a divine job that's coming in for you. In the first week here, you're really owning it. And it seems to be playing as well, because she's looking that way, the Queen of Wands. She's looking that way to your relationship side. And I think the security that comes through on your relationship side is also playing through on your financial side. And this is giving you the confidence to own the situation and go after with a intense passion what is good for you in regards to your job, your business, and your projects. In the second week, you get the Five of Swords. In order to go after what you want to get, there's some things that are not worth winning. If you get caught up in an argument, or if you get caught up with someone who just is a little bit petty, and then they really want to be just argumentative, yeah. If you get caught up in that, it stops you from going off down on your down your pathway. And I think you're realizing that in the second week, and I think that's and I think there's a certain degree of jealousy of how good you could be doing, Pisces. In the third week, this is where the ideas come in. So from that Five of Swords scenario, the ideas that are coming in is converting those ideas into reality. That is your question. That is the situation there. And the Page of Swords does that. The Page of Swords learns about how to cut through the mists of time. Yeah, it's how you convert these ideas into reality, into physical reality within your life. And this is what you're learning about, walking away from certain things, freeing yourself up, which allows you that understanding, that knowledge about how the Page of Swords can literally just take that sword and cut through the mists that are blocking your pathway. And once you cut through it, you're going to see so clearly. It's a very good learning curve in a way of how you not streamline, become really efficient. That's what's happening here. I think you're becoming very efficient in the way in which you not only deal with people or deal with the general public, depending on the job that you're doing or the project or anything that you want to do. You just have this capacity here to be very precise in the way in which you're doing things, engaging in the world around you, which then provokes those ideas of how far I can take it from here, and helps you to play into your power. Yeah. How can I take it on from here? That is the decision that needs to be made by the end of the month. There's definitely a pathway here that you've started that you are very passionate about and you really want to own it. And it may be the world around you that is a little bit holding you back, a little bit sort of like getting in your way. So I'd be very attentive about sort of, you know, not fighting with people around you or a system around you that, you know, it's not worth winning. You're never going to win it. You're better off concentrating on your path and going after your heart's desires more than anything else. And I think there's a decision that comes to at the end of the month here of how you go about it, of what pathway you're going to take in the going future. And it's a decision that's going to make you a leader in what you do. I think it's a really good decision. I don't think it's a bad decision. I think it's a really good decision. With the 10 of Pentacles, you get the 2 of Pentacles. Through that enormous, immense amount of abundance that is in your life, that is around you at the moment, is almost, they're helping you to make this choice. And I think this choice, this 2 of Pentacle plays in with this 2 of Swords here. I think it's got the choice that you've got to make on your financial side. I think it's tied into what works and what do you actually really have in the way of abundance for you. And I think the overall energy is helping you to realize a lot of things around you that it will make you focus, or at least use the things that bring you enormous amount of rewards, that bring you much more rewards than you would normally. I think within your relationship side, it's obviously you're making a decision about the relationship, and you're owning the situation. I think maybe it's a case of, you know, it could be too much kind of having to go there, come here, go there. It might be a case of moving in with one another. That could well be something like that. It seems to be something that's streamlining it on the physical front. You get the Ace of Pentacles as well now, playing on from the 2 of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles here, you're sort of like, you got an opportunity. You've got an opportunity in love, and I think it's a very physical sense. It's a physical connection with the person that is around you, or the people that are around you. You know. Salut. Ah, moi je trappe que de YouTube, moi. Got some fishermen that's just come to say hello. It's always good to be outside. So yeah, I think there's a major opportunity on your pathway, and I think this opportunity has to do with love, has to do with you feeling physically and that's why you get the Emperor card there. Feel physically at one with the people or the person you are with, or with yourself. This is an opportunity for you to really break yourself free and to follow the path of your heart's desires, basically. With the Queen of Pentacles, yeah, you get the two of Wands. You've now got 3 2s on there. Who else had 3 2s? I got a funny feeling it was Virgo. You're opposite. You're Virgo. I think Virgo got a lot of 2s in there as well. So on the Queen of Pentacles here, this is all about the insurance of, you know, feeling secure in your life. And I think this is giving you that planning. You're planning something here. And I think planning needs to be done with this Queen of Pentacles. Now you're feeling secure. It's now to plan for the next stage up, for the next stage on. And with that planning, there may be a bit of travel, maybe moving a long way. You know, it's yeah, quite an interesting sort of situation for you within the relationship side. There is no doubt about it. And you get the World with the Emperor in the second week. This is you starting. I think you're making the decision here. I think you're making this choice to fall in love, or to be with this person, or to accept this offering, or something like that, or even just within yourself, sort of saying, I accept to fall in love, and owning the situation. And not owning the situation, but now you're going through the portal into a whole new paradigm in your life. And I think it's gonna be very much more abundant for you than anything else. You know, much more sort of assuring in regards to relationships, real relationships that you can count on. Yeah, I think there is this decision to work out what's worth nurturing in this relationship. You get the 7 again. It's twice you got the 7s on this side now. So this is 7 is the revelation number. And what it's revealing to you is what you need to nurture in order for this beautiful scenario to happen, you know. And once that beautiful scenario happens, that's when you can let go of a lot of things a lot of things that you've been carrying in your life that you probably don't need in your life. You know, I think it's slowing you down or holding you back more than anything else. What's this evident path? What's this sort of like ace of cups that you should be following? This ever you get the 8 of wands here. This here, as I said, is talking about the evident path, following your heart's desires, following where you should really be going, what you want to be doing. Yeah. And with this heart's desires, you know, is a lot of communication. And I think this is good for you. I think you like that. I think that, you know, it's going to encourage that within your life, with you and your partner. And this communication is going to make it blatantly clear the direction that you should be taking, the choice that you need to be making this month, or the direction that you need to be going. It gives you a real focal point in love for you. Really nice, really, really nice, incredibly constructive. And what with that collective reading about the spiritual awakening, that could be a major part of it as well. That's pushing you into love, pushing you towards love, pushing you, not pushing you, but opening the doors to love, and opening the doors to communication. Emotions being a lot more understandable, a lot more sort of clear and precise. And I think that's going to suit you down to the ground. And certainly with that there is no doubt about it. There's a good sort of thing coming your way. With the Queen of Wands, you get the Moon card. I think there's something that it's like either you're running a business or you got a job or you're doing a project. It's like you need to flush something out of that, not out of you, but it's like you need to, with your passions, when you're really passionate about something, if someone's trying to pull the wool over your eyes, like could be a colleague or someone who works for you or something like that, or another company that works with you, if they're trying to pull the wool over your eyes, I think you'll see it. I think you'll expose people around you or situations or companies that you work with that, it puts them in a difficult position. But when it puts them in a difficult position, it puts you in a powerful position. Yeah, own it, free yourself. I think in the first week here, you've decided to sort of kind of, I'm not going to wait anymore. I'm going. I'm going after that promotion. I'm going to open that business. I'm going for that job. I'm starting that project. I think you're taking the, life by the scruff of the neck, as it were, like only Pisces can ever do, and taking it forward. The King of Wands, you got twice the King of Wands. Yeah, you're really owning it. You're not suffering fools lightly here. And I think you're flushing them out of the system, flushing anybody or any situation or anything, that company or whatever it is around you that just is not there for your interests, obviously, but you are owning it here. You're really flushing it out. And once it's flushed out, that's when you get a lot of ideas. And then from those ideas, there's decisions that need to be made. Knight of Wands. Look at this. You got 2 King of Wands. Man, this is amazing. 2 King of Wands, Queen of Wands, and the Knight of Wands, all on your financial side. You are owning it. You really are owning it. You can really own it this week, Pisces. If you don't own it, unfortunately, all this fire will dry out your emotions in life. And these ideas, these learning about your ideas of how converting the ideas into reality is making you very passionate, making you very, opening the networking, turning on the networking dial on your life, in your financial life, which is going to make you very passionate and really get you into a really good rhythm of going forward. Then the decision comes. 2 of Swords with the 2 of Swords. What the blazes. There is a massive decision that needs to be made on your financial side. you being a leader, that's what keeps coming out of it, or to me. It's not going to be easy peasy, lemon squeezy. It's not going to be easy, but it's going to make you. And I think it's a really good thing. There's so many twos going on here. You know, you've got the two of cups here, the two of pentacles, the two twos of swords, the two of wands. You've got all the twos on the table here. You've got all the twos on the table. Pisces, wow, it's an amazing reading, really. Very vibrant week, this month of April. Yeah, if you want to see what's going on with the energies and the chakras and auras and so forth, you'll find that on Cymatic TV, our sister channel. It will be linked around my head. If not, it's in the it'll be linked in the description below. Absolutely great, fantastic, fantastic channel. I'm really enjoying it. Yeah, so I'll either see you there or I'll see you on here, one of the two. I hope you get the best out of these readings. I really do. I will see you soon. In the meantime, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.